Love call.
Erupt in anger. Say their packed lunches were confiscated by security guards and water was selling for $2 a cup. Tracy Spicer has this report.
Police are calling it the tamest rock concert in Australia's history, and the fans?
Unreal, fantastic, the best concert.
All the lights and fireworks and everything, it was really grouse.
Guns N' Roses took to the stage just before 9, delayed by an hour because of a fire in a speaker tower. While the scene inside was frenzied, many left halfway through to beat the traffic chaos.
It's just going to be unbelievable. Just try and get out of the place.
8 fans were taken to hospital, one with a fractured ankle, while 1,500 were treated on site.
Mostly heat-related problems, lack of fluids mainly, and lack of foods also.
There were only 10 arrests, all outside the gates for drunkenness.
When you consider they had extremes in temperature and then it rained, it poured on them, they still maintained good humour and they were well behaved. It was terrific.
But tempers frayed after the concert when 18,000 fans queued for buses.
Take it easy, will you? Back up a bit.
I think it could have been a bit more organised. It's hard because our buses have already left, so we don't know where we're meant to be.
The Public Transport Corporation bowed to a police request to delay the last trains from Flinders Street for connecting bus passengers. Still, many kids were left stranded in the city at 3 a.m. The PTC has blamed concert organisers.
We're between a rock and a hard place. I mean, they organise these shows at a venue out of town and then expect at the last minute us to organise appropriate transport.
Bus passengers weren't the only ones in for a wait. At 1 a.m, thousands of motorists look forward to a 3-hour drive back to the city.
By morning, some still hadn't made it out of the car park. As the big clean-up started, claims emerged of kids having their packed drinks and lunches confiscated by security guards.
When he got to the gates, everything was taken away from him and thrown away.
There's no missiles here. There's no cans or water in bottles or any drinks in bottles that could be thrown at people.
Bob Jane has defended the $2 charge on cups of mineral water, but he admits there should have been more water fountains within the grounds. Tracy Spicer, 10 Eyewitness News.
Rebel complaints that arose from the show. The inquiry follows reports thousands of fans were left stranded at the concert venue 25 kilometres from the city centre. Mr Jeske has also called for an investigation into reports that food and drink...
Monday night's concert. There have also been official complaints referred to Consumer Affairs about food and drink charges and confiscating provisions at the gate. Sally Moore reports.
More than 70,000 fans crammed Calder Park on Monday to see heavy metal rock band Guns N' Roses. But as the temperature soared, so did prices. Concert goers claim they paid $2 for a glass of water and $5 for a can of Coke, and at the end of the day there was no way home for some people. The Ombudsman's office has received scores of complaints about the lack of public transport and alleged food and drink rip-offs. He'll also investigate claims that food and soft drinks were confiscated at the gate, only eskies themselves were banned. 4 hours after the concert, stragglers could be seen hitchhiking along the Calder Highway.
The question is, why were they stranded and where did the fault lie? And that's what should be corrected for next time.
The Public Transport Corporation has denied responsibility, saying organisers were aware of the problems. But promoter Michael Gudinsky is furious.
Whatever's been reported in the media about us not approaching the Transport Minister or the departments until a week before the concert is absolute rot. And we started talking to the railways and the transport departments from early December.
The Ombudsman says concert goers as consumers need protection, and he'll be making recommendations to Parliament to ensure there isn't a repeat of Monday's performance.